Okay. Hi, everyone. Ignore the children in the background and the TV in the background, but this is how I do my HTV, my layering. Um, so this is how I prep it. So I have my transparency film already on here, but I have a clear HTV backing. I stuck it down to the transparency so that the sticky part is not actually on my mat. So I'm going to try to go ahead and try to do it with a sketch pen. Well, I have a Sharpie, but I'm going to try to do it two methods. So I'm going to sketch directly on the transparency film and then sketch directly on the HTV backing. And hopefully this will work. And now I'm not mirroring it or anything. It's going directly how I'm going to lay it down on my HTV. That's how I'm sketching it. So there you go. So this was done on my HTV backing transfer. So that should be good. And then this one is directly on my transparency film. So I'm going to go ahead and get my HTV ready and everything, and then I could show you how to apply the HTV to your material with the two different methods. Okay, so I have my stuff sketched out on my HTV backing, on my film. I just cut it so it's the same size. I cut out my HTV, made sure that that was mirrored when I cut it, weeded it. This is what I'm going to be putting it on. So I'm just going to place this where I think I want it to go. That seems pretty good. I'm just going to tape it. The tape is really more so that it doesn't move that much, but it will. So I'm getting my first piece, my largest piece, and I'm just touching it underneath so that they're together. Seeing what's the best spot where they're overlapping okay. Making sure it hasn't moved within this. It looks good. Give it a good press so that this HTV doesn't move. So that looks pretty good. Now that's, like I said, it does move, but it's just kind of there to help me. Now because these are overlapping, I'm going to do the back two and then the front two separately. So the back two and this I would press first, and then I would come back, overlay this, and put these two, and then press again. So then I would do my little one. So now with this, it's a little bit more difficult. Because you kind of have to touch it. Maybe this way. There you go. Try to make sure that this is with this in the bottom. That looks good. Press it down. Make sure that nothing's overlapping. None of the HTV is overlapping. Everything looks good. And then keep going from there. So pretty much you just go on do that, press it, come back and do the other one and press it. So that's one way to do it. It's a little bit more complicated because with this it doesn't really stick down to it, so it's hard. The other method, which I like a little better, is doing it directly on the HTV backing. So I literally just grab this backing, turn it around so that it's backwards, grab this, turn it around so that the non-sticky part is touching the sticky, and then overlap, and there you go. It is there. That's not going anywhere. And then with this, again, I'm only going to do 2 colors at the same time. Make sure that nothing is overlapping where the actual HTV is going to go. That's why I like doing my bigger pieces first and then the smaller ones, because the bigger pieces usually have more HTV. This, make sure that it's not overlapping the HTV packing. Okay, so there you go, that's it. And then you put this wherever you want it to go on here. Put it down. Press it. Okay, so I just pressed this, and I took this off, and then we go back, put it back, sorry, this way, so that we could do the other 2 colors. So again, sticky to non-sticky side. Put down the big one first. Usually my rule of thumb. Put down the smaller one. Make sure that, my backing sheets are overlapping, but the backing sheet is not overlapping any of the HTV. So that should be fine. So there's that. Go back. Line it up as best as you can. You shouldn't have pressed it too much where there was that much of a shrinking. But if there was, just try to do your best at putting it as center as possible. So there it is, and then I'll just go ahead and repress this. After I press it, I'm able to take this big one off, and the smaller pieces are actually still on there. So if I want to repress this way, since it is a little thick with 2 backings on there, if I want to repress, I can. Or I know that this, I did a pretty good job at that staying down, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And then you're going to see, you could see where that transfer backing sheet was at, but it's fine. You repress it and you won't even see it anymore. So that's it. I am done. I repressed it. You can't see, that line anymore. That's good. So you could try it either which way. Personally, I like using an old HTV transfer backing sheet. But if you do not have one, I don't know where I left it, but this transparency film will help. But usually I only use the transparency film for designs that are just one color that I cut in one go, that I could just play it really just for placement on the item. When I do multiple colors, that's when I do the HTV backing. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope it is gonna help somebody, and if you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment. And as always, please like, share, and do all of that goody stuff on this video so that I know that you're liking them and I could keep on making more. Thank you.